Fourth game of the evening session, another place in the second round up for grabs, and it's Robert Thornton, a winner in Dusseldorf on the European Tour just before the August break. A man who stormed to his maiden European Tour title that weekend. He awaits the winner of this one, and it is a man making his European Tour debut, Aaron Hardy, against Mike Langendorf, who's appearing in his third European Tour this year. He's been in 9 in total, so he knows what it's all about. Furthest he's gone is round 2, though. Rob Malarkey alongside me, Dan Dawson in the commentary box. Rob, what can you tell us about Aaron Hardy?
Plenty, but I want to keep my powder dry for a while. Let's keep the viewers and the listeners just hanging on for a moment or two. Don't want to give everything away too early. What I can tell you is he's already celebrating the biggest payday of his darts career, even eclipsing the €750 he won for winning the Hungarian Open 4 months ago. But as you say, Langendorf, a comparative veteran of the European circuit,
to throw first. Game on!
Beating John Scott in the first round in Hildesheim this year before a 6-1 defeat by Simon Whitlock. Lost 6-3 to Joe Cullen in the opening round in Dusseldorf as well, playing in his third 59. European event of the year. Langendorf coming through the European qualifiers, Austrian-born.
43.
Represents Germany, is that right? Or is it the other way around? Anyway, came through the European qualifiers. Aaron Hardy, born in London.
58.
Lives in Austria.
Moved here 10 years or so ago for work reasons. Relocation, relocation, relocation.
47.
And if successful, will be conducting his post-match chat with Elmar Polka in English, because he's not such a confident German speaker, so it's a job that doesn't require
26.
speaking too much German. I asked Elmar Polka, what does Aaron Hardy do? And he said, oh yes, I forgot to ask him.
It's a mystery.
I was going to do all this research, you know, myself, in the interests of
there are sometimes
research, and I just thought, well, I don't want to tread on Elmer's toes. I'll let Elmer do it. Save us both going in there, bothering him on the eve or in the hours leading up to his biggest moment. And Elmar Polka didn't really uncover the full facts for me. Well, next time I'll go in myself.
What you've done there is blame our esteemed MC. Now, I could probably tell you about as much about Tom Hardy's darting credentials as Aaron Hardy. What
Is that the actor or the writer?
Either of them.
Right.
Both of them.
85.
But I can tell you that he came through the host nation qualifiers, and he did so last night with a win in the deciding match in a
60.
deciding leg against Dietmar Berger. There is a name you might have seen around darts. Oh, that's just dropped out the board. I think it was just a 20.
38.
And this just gives Aaron Hardy a chance, but he needs to find at least one treble. 2, and he becomes favourite for this leg.
And
that ain't enough.
Mike can require 126.
Needs it.
Doesn't get it. So a chance here for Hardy. An outside chance, you would suspect, to hold his throw. Langendorf, the favourite. And he will be back
43.
to take out 25 for a breaker throw in the very first leg. Is it ominous already for Aaron Hardy? Well, it could well be. Good finish, nice and tidy. 23 dart leg in the end, though.
Make the throw first. Game on.
Yeah, well, if Langendorf's going to throw like that for the duration of the game, Aaron Hardy's got a chance. Let's make no bones about it. But
137.
got the leg, and that's the most important thing.
Sure, if Hardy does get through, the Austrian crowd will be fully supportive of him and fully behind him,
140.
given he is representing their country. Momentarily invaded by children in the commentary box. Elmar Polka's brood are here. Well, one of them is. He's wearing a policeman's uniform. What's going on?
83.
I'm distracted by a 6-year-old boy wearing a Richmond uniform.
You're distracted by people wearing outfits at the darts. I suggest you're in the wrong game.
I'm glad he walked in with Elmer. If he walked in on his own, I really would have been concerned.
I think it was some kind of a bust by a tiny police force. Anyway, more importantly, Mike Langendorf is looking to consolidate that
80.
break a throw in the opening leg.
$137. Mike could require 126.
Well, that's a decent visit from Hardy.
Needed the treble 19 for a shot at the ball.
54.
Had that in the first leg. Missed the ball.
86.
86. Aaron Hardy staying on the 18 tee. Bullseye he needs.
61.
Well,
not far away.
Mike requires 72.
Was it treble 16 or was it straight at the treble 20 for Mike Langendorf here? Here's the 16, so he stays there. And now it's tops.
37. Only required 25.
Well, plenty of red on the scoreboard there for Mike Langendorf. Sub 100 scores. 23 dart leg to open things up. Hardy looking to fight back here and respond with the leveller, and he does so. They'll be feeling much better about life now. That's a massive relief for him.
Yeah, one apiece. Break back. Aaron Hardy. Just giving himself a chance to work his way into it.
54.
Oh, Mike Langendorf.
140.
Unable to fill it up to the maximum. The look of the actor Kevin Eldon is Aaron Hardy, if you're familiar with his work.
46.
That'd be a no.
I'm just struggling with the name, actually. Let me just think.
Well, he looks like him. That's the thing. I mean, if you think of somebody on telly who looks like him, he might be in.
What's he been in?
Loads of stuff.
That's what I like about you, Dan. Specifics.
100.
Langendorf stolen the darts here.
131.
And continuing.
Yeah.
Apply the pressure on Aaron Hardy on his own throw. Left himself 130, which...
100.
Well, had he hit the 1040 there, Hardy, Langendorf would be thinking about going for the bullseye with his last dart. See, he doesn't need to go... Yeah, that's why he's moved to the treble 18s.
98.
If he was on a finish, he would have stayed on the 20s. Single 20 leaves the ball. Treble 20 leaves double 5. But no point staying there because double 5 is not anybody's favourite double, really. Well, this is quite handy. Treble 19 is what you want, Aaron.
What
a setup shot that
He
is.
was listening. He was listening. Brilliant stuff. But Langendorf double 16, not a problem, and the third successive break in this match. And Langendorf gets his nose back in front at 2-1 hit. Well,
13 dart leg, that.
That was a high quality leg, yeah.
$54.
Interesting throw that Hardy's got. It's a very sort of slow wind up, and as soon as it hits a certain point, he just flings it as there's no pause, there's no nothing. It's just wallop. It's very straight. It doesn't seem any involuntary movement anywhere else. You know, the shoulder or the neck, like Chizzy does on occasion.
78. $85.
That run to the, or that success at the Hungarian Open in May, part of the schedule on the World Darts Federation calendar, has had a couple of semi-final appearances as well. I think one of them was in Austria too. So.
Yeah, beat a top Greek player in the final of the Hungarian Open, Kostas Pantilios. Him and John Michael, the two big names in Greek darts. John Michael, we have seen on the European Tour, of course, the man of the wobbly darts, which are like cartoon ones when they hit that ball.
100.
Hardy just seems to have settled down a little bit now. He was there or thereabouts in the previous leg, which Langendorf won in 13 darts.
98.
Potentially seeing us on 6 visits to the board for another breaker throw and levelling up at 2 apiece. And he's certainly in this game, and that's a great dart. And double 12 is what he wants. Double 12, but he got a nice clinical finish there from Aaron Hardy.
Fifth legger in the front first.
Always a worry when you make your debut on a big stage in a tournament like this that, you know, it might be a little bit much for you, especially when you've got a sizable crowd here. But he seems to be settling into this.
Yeah, he certainly does. 4 successive breaks of throw. If Hardy can hold here, then who knows, it could just well be the platform for something pretty special for him.
100.
Like I say, guaranteed £1,000 for qualifying for this tournament.
$66.
This looks promising. Dan Dawson tapping away in Google. Stand by for something special as Aaron Hardy just looks to get his nose back in front in this 5th leg.
43.
Once again here, though.
140.
Person throwing first, trailing by quite some distance. Aaron Hardy needs a maximum just to keep pace. 1040 gets him to a finish.
99. Make him require 121.
Once again, Langendorf doesn't need to use the bullseye. I think he was thinking about going downstairs for the treble 17 at first, which is some people's route for the 1-2-1. Oh.
Oh, what's that?
91. Sorry, 101.
Well, Russ Bray was momentarily caught by surprise as well. And
yeah, hit the 12. I mean, if you're going to go for the 12 to leave 32, you're much better off nearly hitting the double than nearly hitting the treble. Because it leaves you double 10. Which is a nice way to finish things off, if you get anywhere near it.
10 score.
Well, he's looking at double 5 now.
93.
Well, the 75 he took out in no bother in 2 darts. 93. And he's going to need all 3 if he's going to do it. And he might do.
He's found it. Brilliant stuff. Oh, fraction away from a holder throw, the first of the match, and it would have given him a 3-2 lead. Mike Langendorf, though, looking to steal this one here. Well, the way he's firing doubles, it's not a gimme by any stretch, and Hardy is back at the oche here for the lead for the first time in the match. And that's exactly what he's got.